But yeah, it came out a couple of days ago that Netflix is doing a Cuphead series. For those who don't know, Cuphead is I believe it's an Xbox Live, it was an Xbox Live exclusive. It's now also on the Switch, or it's coming to the Switch. It's a very like 1930s hand-drawn game. Like it's one of those like little shooters, like it's just a ton of bosses and you just got to shoot them. It's like multiplayer. It's a really fun game. It's a very hard game, but it's very fun. And like, we're getting an animated series for good old Cuphead and his brother Mugman, or his pal Mugman.
Does that translate into like maybe a fun game? But do you think you can sit there and watch a 20-minute episode of that?
Personally, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
When I got when I got the game, I was like, I could watch it. I was like, I could watch the whole entire show of this. Like, it's not going to be the same animation, which kind of bums me out a little bit because the animation is just so good in that game. But I know they're going to kind of stick close to it. I don't think it's. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be like a kid-friendly thing. Like, if they go the opposite route and be like, right, not like a hard R thing, but we're going to lean a bit more into the adult side of it, then I'm absolutely on board. If it's just like another kids thing, then I'm kind of off of it. But it's like, I don't know. It's just an interesting little thing, and I think it just works. Obviously it lends itself to being a cartoon because it literally is a cartoon. But I don't know.
I never played the game. Not really sure. I might give it a shot. Eventually.
It's just literally the entire premise is they made a deal with the devil. Like they lost. It's that typical like old 1930s cartoon thing, and to get their souls back, they have to go collect other people's souls. Okay. And like the designs are fantastic. Like you got Dice Head, who's like the right hand man for the devil. And like all the buses, they just it's a stunning game to look at. It's just fantastic. But,
yeah, I'm looking at like pictures of it, and it reminds me of like the old like Warner Brothers cartoons.
Yeah, or it's very much based on the old Disney Warner cartoons and all that. Like it's very much based, like you look at Cuphead and Mugman, they're the old Mickey Mouse.
I mean, they're pretty much dressed that way too. So.
Yeah. Like it's just stunning. Like the music as well is fantastic. Like it's all like the typical like orchestral stuff, like funky jazz. It's just so good.
Have you seen the trailer? Because I guess there's a trailer out.
I don't think they had a trailer for it.
Oh really?
I only saw it was announced. If they have a trailer out, then I missed it, and yikes! I should have watched that. And I'm kind of mad. But
I mean, I guess. I mean, it sounds like a very like I don't know,
it's a very niche thing. Yeah, it's not going to bring a lot of people into it, and it goes to the point you were saying earlier about they're just trying to snag IP and like working on original stuff, trying to make their own. But
I mean, I think it's like a hit or miss thing, though, right?
Yeah,
yeah. They're kind of taking a gamble and saying like this is worth X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
Do you think this would like? I mean, I'm looking at the video right now of the game. I mean, it looks really interesting. I'll give you that.
It's a very niche game. It's just literally just boss fights over and over again.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun.
I mean, I guess, but they've got to like have more than just like one cartoon to like
Oh yeah, they would need more. But like you can, it just feels like they're trying to like reach out to more demographics.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna try and get the gamers on our side. We can go for like, to be fair, Cuphead of all things is a fairly random one. But it was huge when it came out. It's also going to be on Teslas, which is a weird thing. The game, so.
I mean, if it's got a following and people want to see it, then like, but like, I mean, like, they would definitely need to cut the service price in half. I mean, like, I'm not going to pay, like we were saying, like, the only reason people were paying a premium is like to see those like House of Cards shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Orange is the New Black. If those doesn't exist anymore, then like bring it back to I don't know $9.99 or whatever, and then that would make it, I guess, worth it in some weird in a way, like because especially if the Netflix brings in the Sandman stuff. I mean, it'll keep. I don't know. It keeps something coming in, but like like I don't know. It just to me it seems like desperate to like just grabbing anything.
Yeah.
And bringing it in. It's like, hey guys, we got Cuphead. Hey, we got Sandman. Hey, we got this, we got that, and it's like, I mean, I like Castlevania and all, but I don't think I'm gonna pay $9.99 just to see Castlevania.
These definitely aren't like. Cuphead's never going to be a draw for anyone. Like, it was never going to sell a console. It was never going to sell a service. but like it's very much we need to fill out some things. Like,
fill a gap out.
We have a gap here. Like just put it with Cuphead. It's got a nice niche little audience. People no doubt watch it, but it's.
And then it all comes down to like, it does it live up to whatever the game's following. Like because
I hope it does. If it doesn't, then like it's disappointing.
Then it's like, but then it like puts a stain on your like you're not gonna look at Cuphead the same again if it kind of bombs and like it just doesn't live up to it. But you're like. That one game that I used to like is pretty cool.
Luckily, where it's like a different animation style and it's not going to be connected to the game, it's going to be its own like little 20-minute thing. Like,
okay,
if it bombs, it's kind of like, cool. That was the thing that happened.
It tried,
Back to the game. No,
at least I guess
they tried something for it. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for lack of trying, I guess. But like, I just can't. It's kind of weird that like if you look at Netflix, like all the shows that everybody loves are like mostly animated, like the Voltron.
Especially now, yeah.
Like it's starting to turn into like a Crunchyroll type, service, which is not a bad thing. The
guy at Crunchyrolls is kind of like, yeah, cool. They can do their own animation. They're just gonna bring people over here because we're the biggest library of anime. So cool, yeah. Go ahead. It's true. We're not worried about Netflix in the slightest.
All you're doing is helping me. I mean,
help the Netflix bucks.
Yeah, I mean, if I still have Netflix, I'll watch it. But
I mean, that's a good point as well. Actually, it's just like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I just like I'm more like excited for it for the guys that made the game because they're literally two brothers in a garage making it for a couple of years, and now it's just exploded into a Netflix show. It's kind of like, you know what? Good for you.
Good for them. Yeah,
you made a great game. It was something different. It captured a little audience when it did. I say little. It was fairly big when it came out. So
it is pretty amazing, man.
Yeah, they got their paycheck, so you can go home.
From that perspective, I guess it's pretty amazing. Like if you, it's like one of those like what it costs like $5 to download to play.
I can't remember the price. It's been a couple of years now. I think it's either 5 or 10. It weren't expensive.
Yeah. I mean, from that to an animated show, it's just.
I mean, it took him like 6 years to hand draw the entire thing. So like,
jeez. I mean, if I'm correct with my Netflix, people, I'm pretty sure they probably lowballed the the creators. So.
I mean, probably. To be fair, like the amount of money even the low ball from Netflix, I imagine, is more than enough for like those.
That's true.
Just be like,
$500,000 for your series is $500,000. So
that's life changing for any normal person, really. No. I'd love $500K for something I drew.
That's true. I mean, look, if that's the case, I have a bunch of stick figure drawings that I have from my.
I'll sell out hard. No shame. But no, it's just an interesting little thing. I thought I'd put it in there. It's like, you know what? Cool. I'm here for maybe if this does well, this could go lead into something more. We've got Castlevania and all that. So like, it's maybe. I don't know what else they could do. There's probably a ton of stuff they could animate from games. So
yeah, and plus by all accounts, they have stuff coming from like the Russo brothers and like the Warcraft.
True.
So, I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say like this. Like, I mean, this could be their thing. Netflix's thing now is just like
we can make video game cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
We are now going to be called Gameflix.
And then Sony.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining. We'll catch you all next week. So have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.